there, Strength Family. How's it going today? Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys had a terrific Christmas. Everything's good here in the old Strength Family household. Today, you might ask, what are you doing? This is a nice burner. What I'm doing is, it's kind of a rest pause with a little twist. What I'm doing is, and I gotta go up and wait, and I'll get to that in a second. What I'm doing is 5s, 4s, 3s, 2s, 1s. So it's a total of 15 reps. And what you're trying to do is 5 on this arm, 5 on this arm, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. You want to be able to get to the end and it literally be, everything you got, or maybe even doing a little bit of a helper. If you go through like what I just did, obviously I didn't put enough weight on there, but it's been a good workout. It's been a good workout. So I wasn't sure where I was at, so I can consider that hate to say a warm-up because I'm kind of at the end of this, but obviously I got to throw some weights on. So this is really, really good for hitting that long head of that tricep, really the meat and potatoes of the tricep. Here's a test for you guys to do at home. I know I got lots of these, but this is one for your self-coach, your mental coach, to actually improve on, all right? Here's one of the things. Just standing here with your arms straight by your side, flex your tricep. Feel how hard you can get that portion of the tricep, keep it flexed, and just start raising your arm up. You'll feel that there's tension in the arm, but you start to lose that tightness, that firmness in that portion of the tricep. So, how can we keep that focus? Keep the arm by its side. So you take your hand and imagine tracing your hand up your body. You're not going to be able to get way up here because you have to lift your shoulder up. Don't lift your shoulder. So if this is as far as you can get, that's as far as you go. You know if you're bullshitting if you can go to there. But what we don't want to do is as you're coming up to do this. We want to keep the elbow by the side. So you're going to be right here and pushing. So what you're doing is you're imagining like the palm striking straight down. That's the whole thing of this. So this is really going to help blow up and make that tape measure get a little bit bigger. So I'm going to put a little bit more weight on this bad boy. And at that point, I'll throw another 10 on. And again, like I said, the self-coach portion of this is one of the things that you're also working on. It's one of the things that you're training. Besides just the muscles and going through it, you want to be able to know your body well enough to how to start making changes kind of on the fly. That's a good lifter. If you just follow a standard routine, sometimes you just might not have gotten enough nutrition in. You might not have, got enough sleep, and you might not be able to hit all the criteria of whatever that app is. And I am not a big fan of just straight up apps where, hey, I spent $2 and this app tells me it doesn't take into consideration if you're working on with a real online trainer, or a real personal coach, but different video. So with this one, this is, like I said, it's going to teach you. If all of a sudden, like I did, where it was like, oh man, I still got another 4 or 5 that I could have done, put some more weight on the damn bar. If you can't make it to the end, we'll take some weight off the bar. But we got to work on that mental toughness as well of how to do this. So I'm going to try it again. Here we go. Let that elbow come back. You might not get it right by your side. You might be here, but let the elbow come back. Don't come here. Come here. All right? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. That weight's feeling a little bit better, but 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. So at that point, there's still a little left in the tank, and it's fine. I mean, this is something that we're just trying to pack as much blood in as we possibly can. And this is not a mass mover, but it's something to where you should have gone through and worked all your mass movements out, narrow grips and skull crushers and hammer skulls and blah, 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 all that type of stuff. You ever done those sets? Blah, blah, blah sets? But at that point, like I said, I try to give you guys good finishers. Yes, I have some power movements in there as well, but this is kind of the bread and butter. There's a lot of people that, I'm sure a lot of you guys have gone to the gym and you see some of these people that are doing some of these whack job, grabbing cables and doing jumping jacks with them and just all kinds of stupid, crazy shit where I believe in the basics. Is this a basic movement? No, this is not a fucking basic movement. 5, 5, 4, 4. No, it's not a basic movement. Just going over doing a V-bar and just pumping them out, that's a basic movement. And I think all beginners and people that are maybe tight on time should just rely more on those basics. But if you get tired of the basics and say you're a little more seasoned or something like that, and you're looking for something to just change it up a little bit, maybe shock the muscle a little bit to, get ready for some new, bigger, better, heavier lifts, just something to keep the body confused. What are we doing? I've never done this before. Those are things that work. This is one of those things that work. Because if I just sat here and just cranked them out, I might be able to do a full set of 10, but I'm not going to be able to get to 15, much less be able to get all the way done with this and go, I need to add weight to the bar, which obviously I'm going to do right now. So what do I call your mental coach? The reason why you guys watch all these YouTube videos, hopefully you guys are, subscribing to what I got going on, and I'm very, very hopeful that you're pulling some things out of here. But watching everybody else, watching Sam, watching, like I said, Athlete X, watching, just all these other lifters and trainers and everybody that's out there, you're pulling things in, but are you really retaining it? Or are you just thumbing through it, just kind of going through the motions? How many of you out there are actually retaining it and trying it in the gym and using it? If you're not, well then pick one of us and try it. Don't just try it once. Like I said, if you do triceps even twice a week, which I don't, but if you do triceps twice a week, again, that's only 8 times that you tried it in 1 month, much less where I do triceps once a week, that's 4 times a month. That's not a whole lot of tries. So if I say, give it a try for a month, well, give it a try for a month. It's only 4 times or maybe 8 times or maybe 6 times. But even then, that's really not that much. And if all of a sudden you notice something like my strength's gone up, my bench press has gotten better, my arms are now, a ½ inch bigger, whatever, well, then you're moving in the right direction. Then I would say at that point, keep following whatever you're following. When that kind of dies off and the body's like, I know what you're going to do. I know what your weights you're going to throw at me and do all this bullshit. Well, then at that point, try something else. Take something out, put something else in. If all of a sudden it jumps up, hey, my body reacts better to this one. All these different exercises that you guys see that I throw up, that all these other, fitness guys, gurus are throwing up, follow one of them. All right. You might, I kind of follow this and I kind of follow this. Well, then you're going to kind of get results and you're going to kind of sort of, no, fuck that shit. Follow one of them and do it. Bust your ass and do it. See what type of results you get. And that's also where the mental coach comes into play. A lot of times, I got to grab weights. A lot of times, we're grabbing some quarters. I keep throwing dimes on there and they ain't doing it. So now, we're gonna add some quarters. So that is one of the biggest things that I say people really need to get a focus on is that mental coach. There are so many influencers out there that you don't know which way to go. The whole point of this stuff of, scrolling through and seeing all these different people, guys like me and other people where it's like, hey, that guy's in, good shape. He's, how'd that 40-year-old dude, get 20-inch arms, and be clean about it and all that stuff. Well, I'm going to follow what he's doing. Okay, or you might follow somebody else, and I don't give a shit if you're on, if you're off, if you're geared, if you're not. I don't care. But it's the point of follow something. Find a road to go down and go down it. If you're just sitting there dancing around, it's like going to a fucking dance seeing whoever across, the side from you and just not moving forward. Not, hey, you want to go, hi, hi, you want to go dance? Fucking do something. Make a move. Do something. I don't give a shit if you're geeky like that and you at least you make the move. So again, pick one of the influencers to follow and follow that one for a month. Give it a try. Just give it a try. All right? So here we go. Going back to the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's better. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 5. See, the biggest thing with this is trying to keep the hand under the shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, almost did a fifth. Almost did a fifth. Talking to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, them sinking is good now. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Ooh, should have started here. 1, 2. Oh. 1, 2. 1. One more. 1, 2. Control that negative. Don't let that fucker just drop. 1, 2. Control the negative. Fight that son of a bitch. Ugh. That control of that negative will do wonders. It's like, it's just like your bench press. If you just let it drop, you're losing all the connecting points. You're losing all the secondary muscles. If you're bench pressing and you just drop the frickin' weight, everything that is stability muscles. Sorry, that's what I was looking for. You could see I was drawing a brain fart going, da. It's all the stability. Well, this is also being able to lock it in and be able to drive through. Like I said, we want to keep that hand to the side, but more so the hand kind of right by the shoulder, because that's what's going to allow you to press, because all we're working on is just taking that elbow and making it pop forward, right? So then the arm is just going straight down. So we're just working on that drive forward. Like a deadlift, we're trying to get the hips through. Okay, make believe that's the hips. That's the head, that's the legs, the ass is back, boom, and we're just pushing those hips through, okay? That is really, really important. So if you're out here and you try to go, there's gonna be more of a tendency to kind of whip the body and throw the weight back. I don't want that. That's not the point of this. We're trying to focus, like I said, squeeze your arm, squeeze your tricep with everything you got right here and start bringing it up. You will feel where you don't get as much engagement back here, but it starts to fall forward. We want to keep that engagement there. All right, that's where the muscle, the mass, all of that's going to start coming into play. We stay right there. It's similar to like a reverse dip. Some people, they can't do a reverse dip. They get into here and it hurts their shoulders or maybe collarbone, or it's very awkward. Sometimes people feel it in their sternum, doing dips where it's just like, I feel this pain right here. Well, this is an alternative to being able to do a reverse dip, to where you're just sitting here and doing reverse dips. So if you can't do a reverse dip, give these a try. You can do these 5, and then just call your set. To where if you want to go a little bit heavier, you're giving a traditional rest, to where it's like, okay, I'm going to do 5 on this arm. Okay, I'm going to go 5 on this arm. Then I'm going to go back to 5 on this one. That way I have a little bit of a rest period in between, to where I might be able to get one more out. Okay? Doing it this way, this is just another one up from that. So I'm going 5. Let's just say there's a little bit of rest, but I couldn't get that 5. You can see how you just click down 1 rep, click down 1 rep, click, click, click. Whoop, and back up we go. So at that point, that's what you're working. You know what I mean? So you're working the fatigue portion of it. We're also building up our stamina. And tell me you guys don't like a little bit extra stamina, know what I'm saying? Ha 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 ha. but we're trying to build up the stamina to make it through those workouts. And that is one of the biggest things that I would say people that are, big monster arms and things like that. I mean, there is a point of mass movements and somebody who's, 300 pounds with a 20 plus. But you start getting guys that are the more fit, they can just, if you see them through curls, you see them through, narrow grips and all this, they trash the shit out of themselves. I mean, who's a good fucking Mike O'Hearn? I mean, you got, he goes to town forever and looks phenomenal. And I mean, he's just it's fucking Mike O'Hearn. I mean, give me a break. And I know people, hey, fucking that match. Who fucking cares? Look at him. Look at the physique. Look at what he's done for decades. Good job. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why people give him so much shit. But you look at him, super strong, unbelievable amount of stamina to be able to maintain those heavy ass weights and just go, 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 go. Don't believe me? Look up one of his, squat for birthday. It's something like he'll do 315 for how old he is. Think about it if he's 50 plus years old. Yeah. You do 315 for fucking 50 and let me see how you, I can't, dude, that is a mental coach to just tell you to keep going when your body's going, stop, and your brain is going, nope, keep going. You're just out of breath. Keep going, keep going. That is a mastered self-coach. That is some of the stuff that beginners need to do. This is some of those beginner steps to get you into that type of mindset, to you start learning how your body works. And then you can take all of these different things that are coming at you a billion different ways from so many different influencers and who do I follow and what do I do and this and this and this and this. You will start becoming better because why? Nobody knows you, your body, better than you. You know when you're completely depleted and 100% done. And you know when you're bullshitting yourself that you are or are not. So at that point, strengthen your self-coach. Strengthen it up. So let's do another set. Here we go. I'm going to bump this up to, I'm going to go to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, because I think I got a little bit more left in there, and obviously I was talking too long. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is gonna be a glorious set. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that elbow tight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, my right is outdoing my left. Holy shit, that never happens. I'm left-handed. 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Bullshit. 1, 2. 1, 2. Do one more for fun. One more. Nope. Woo! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's that? Hear that clip clop? But up. Cause I got the horseshoes, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I hope you guys are having fun, man. I hope you guys enjoy it when you have good workouts. And you got to be lighthearted. I mean, you got to be able to turn that switch on and just focus. But you also got to have fun, man. If you're not having fun, this shit gets old really fast. Enjoy yourself when you're doing this. I mean, there's numbers, there's routines, there's all kinds of crap that you got to learn, you got to know in the game of wanting to be bigger, stronger, faster, better than whatever you are a year ago, a week ago, a day ago. You have to put in that work. You have to bust your ass and do it. Have a good time doing it, okay? Just make sure you're having fun. Make sure you're smiling. You know, if you're at the gym, you know, have a good time. It doesn't have to be just, I'm just so serious. Why so serious? You don't have to do that shit, okay? You just don't have to do it. You can have a great time and do this. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, you can throw your headphones in, jam to some music, and just rock it out, or rap it out, or country it out, or whatever floats your boat. But have fun when you do this, okay, guys? So I hope you guys all had a terrific Christmas. Still got a couple more things to finish up over here, but, you know, hey, I'm having a great time. We did some deadlifts yesterday. I hope you guys saw the boy. He ended up doing his first 500 pounds off the blocks. We're just working him up to being able to get that 500. He's going to want to, you know, compete again and see if he can set some records. It's always what we got going on here, is always trying to, you know, one up yourself, get a little bit stronger, get a little bit better. I mean, that's all part of the strength family. We're just trying to improve ourselves. We're here for each other. You know, same way that I'm here for you guys. You guys got any comments or anything that you need to know a little bit of help on? Throw it down in the comments, man. I enjoy helping people get to goals and just, you know, hitting that tape measure. Hey, I never hit this. Goals that I've never hit. Hey, man, I've never been able to hit 300 pounds. And a lot of these little tips and tricks have led a lot of people that I've helped along the way. And I'm hoping that helps you guys out as well. So please like, subscribe. I'm glad you guys have joined the Strength family, and hope you're enjoying the content and all that. Give this one a try. See if it's something that you like. Do it more than one day. Give it a month or so and see if it improves other things. See if it all of a sudden improves maybe your bench press, or if it improves the tape measure, or whatever it is. It improves your mental coach, you know, in that sense of knowing what your limits are, how hard you can push yourself. Because nothing better than showing yourself that you can do more than what you thought you could. So, that being said, you guys take care, stay strong, and I will see you later.